And we're live. It's your boy, the Valley Savage, numero uno, Coach Leaf. This is Tell the Truth Boxing Pod. Another good one for you. I know we just came back. We had a show not too long ago with Leanna Cruz. That went well. Check it out on our IG page. You can check that out on YouTube. But today, we have another special guest. We have Thomas Cornflake Lamanna in the building.
Yo. What's up,
What's
y'all?
good, champ?
Chilling, man. Chilling, man. What's up with y'all? All good?
Yeah, man, everything is good, bro. Just seeing what's
Sound
up
the
with
horn,
you, man. You know what I mean? We tried to get you on a while ago when we was doing interviews in the ring. And you know how that goes, getting people together, having to go, doing interviews in the ring was now that I look back on it, I don't know how we got so many interviews in the ring. Cause shit, man, everybody's like busy. I know. I think yeah, you know what I'm saying, with schedules and shit like that. But thank God we made it to a different place. We can do things remotely, you know. But yeah, man, Cornflake is in the building. 8 wins in a row, champ. I see you out here, bro.
You see me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man,
man.
knocking shit loose.
Yeah, man. I'm just doing the best I could. We nose to the ground and just, non-stop working, non-stop action. So appreciate that.
You in the gym right now? You training right now?
I just left.
Damn.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Just left.
Oh shit.
So
you got
yeah. So what's your eager and what's your goals for boxing? Like, what do you want to achieve in boxing?
So I want to make a lot of money, man. If I'm honest, I want to make a lot of money.
More than the legacy?
So legacy means everything. Huh? No, legacy means everything, right? But at the end of the day, my legacy is gonna be what it's gonna be, and I think my legacy is gonna be more so all the different hats I've worn, throughout my career, and the things, the maneuvers, and the multiple chances we got. So that's what that will be about. I already got a secondary world title. So that we check that off, and fought on TV, fought some big names. That's all great, but like man, whatever it is, man. My new slogan, guys, is like, yo, I'm just living in the moment, man. I'm just living in the moment. Whatever happens, happens, and like, it is what it is.
Word.
So you still just as hungry. You still just as hungry. It looks like you have you got 43 fights right now, right?
Yes, something like that.
So yeah, like 43 fights, and you're on
I
the
think
tear that you're on.
44.
It could be
38,
44,
5-1. It's 44.
44 bouts, man.
Damn,
yeah, math was never my. That was never my thing.
I actually like math. I actually like math, so that took me a minute. But for real though, I be forgetting my record. Sometimes.
I be forgetting my birthday.
Oh shit.
Yeah, man. I be like last year. I was like,
since 2011.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is like, how old are you again? I'm like, shit, 30, whatever, man. It don't even matter no more. At some point, you stop counting. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, 43 fights, and then you're on a 8-win streak.
Yeah.
So, I mean, is the goal to get one of the big belts, like to get back in position to get one of the big belts? Like the obviously WBA, WBC, IBF, and then position yourself to go undisputed, or are you just taking it one fight at a time and then wherever it goes is where it goes?
That's a good question. So I would love the major belt. Got a chance to fight for it once with Lotta. We all know how that ended miserably. But what's good about it is, at 160, we're having the gold world title. Well, that's secondary. It's basically gonna eventually replace the interim, and so like think of it like that, which is dope. Which will at some point or another, put me in the room or put me in the basically in the room with Lotta again, or whoever's the champ at that point, to consolidate or whatever. So I'm in a pretty good position. But yeah, the goal is obviously to be a world champion. You want to unify. You want to do undisputed. You want to fight the best guys. That's what we're here for. Like that's what we're here for. I've been saying that a lot often. I'm sorry, I've been saying that a lot more recently as well. Where it's like, isn't this what we're here for? You know what I mean? The big fights, the big names and all that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, guys, it's at the end, but at the end of the day, that's not bullshit each other. This is prize fighting, not pride fighting.
Right. That's what I was telling these guys
Yeah.
before. It's about the legacy. It's about collecting belts, making a name for you. So yeah, the money is gonna come with it. But if you keep going out there and knocking them off, they can't stop you. What else is there to just keep
Yeah,
going out there?
so prize fighting means the money, cuz and all that will come.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because ain't nobody.
Pride fighting is going in there, and yeah, it's cool to fight big names and be a part of that, but
Oh shit! I think you
no,
lost
no,
connection. You had
no,
a phone call?
my wife called me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All
Oh,
good.
Yeah,
damn.
but you mentioned Laura. Is that something that? Well, let's get into what do you think happened in that Laura fight? Do you think it was there
I got
something
caught.
that
Nope.
yeah
Got
that
caught.
was just
Got
mm,
caught early.
Mm.
Nothing to not even hang my hat on it. You know what I mean? Got
Caught
caught
cold.
early. Yeah, got caught cold. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I think I let the moment get to me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a lot of
I
a
think it's
lot
just
of
like
that played in factors.
What are you saying, Rick?
do you want that fight back?
No, not too dangerous. Not enough money.
Yeah.
He
See.
got it. He
Okay.
got it. It is what it is.
I
If
was
I have to,
curious.
I
I was
will.
curious
If I have to, I will. But like,
for the world
it's like,
title, obviously.
yeah, for sure, for sure. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I mean, but there's no interest on that side. We've already tried that. We've already tried that. Yeah, there's no interest. You know what I mean? But and even if I am, but again, me personally, I'd rather him be elevated to super champ status and maybe me regular. Because if he was not going to fight me, not because like of like no scary shit. It's this is a business, right? And like he got it off once, and it's like kind of what for. So and I get it. I mean, I'm totally get it. I understand. I'm not new to this, and that's it. So, but I'm not going out looking for it. I was like the first 4, 5, 6 months after it, right? But nah.
Right.
Yo, the honesty. I love the honesty, man. Because
Yeah.
a lot of times people aren't that honest.
Always
You
a
seem
hundred.
like yeah, you seem like you got a firm grasp on it. You got all 10 toes on the floor. But some fighters, not to mention any names, but it seems like they kind of lose grasp of it. They think they're bigger than the sport. I think that may have something to do because you do have you got your own promotional company, so you got you see from both sides, from inside the ring and out.
Right, correct. No, so you gotta play it smart, man. It's a business. I think it's nothing personal. You just gotta move. You gotta move smart, man. Boxing's a business, man, and just don't let boxing play you. I mean, you gotta play boxing. Don't let boxing play you.
Yeah, so if it's not Laura, then who would you like to fight at 160? I know that I believe that's Janet Beck's division too.
Yeah,
Um my man, the Dominican cat. What's the Dominican cat's name again?
Adamas.
Yeah, Carlos Adamas. I think he has another one of
WBC, yeah.
yeah that they took from Charlo. I think yeah, that's the one that they stripped from Charlo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, out of those
Yeah.
guys, who do you see yourself as like the most likely route to getting a chance at the belt?
I mean, obviously Laura, because he's gonna eventually have to see me. He's gonna get mandated. It's gonna happen that way. It doesn't mean the fight's gonna happen, but we'll see we'll see how it plays out. I mean, so he's the most realistic, but
Right.
I work pretty well at PBC, so I mean, Adamas. I was telling my team a couple like last week or something. I said, in a perfect world, because Lara is not gonna fight too much often, right? Like let's like elevate us. I'll be part of email champ status, email champ gang. That shit don't bother me.
Nah.
And then me and Adamas actually unify. Why not? And that was always my like thought Like, why not? And like, it's not impossible. It's probably not. It's not. It's realistic, but it's probably like not going to happen. But it's a good idea. You know what I'm saying? So something to think about. Something to think about.
And it seems like it's like what's going on here, and I think that you're privy to it, is like a lot of politicking going on. You think that's what's really going on right now, as far as you getting in position to fight one of these guys, that they're playing favorites, or
I mean, at the end of the day, promoters somewhat run the organizations.
You ain't lying.
Um,
You ain't lying.
yeah, like I don't think it's I don't think it's it's not a secret. Um, I don't know though. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. I'm just doing my part. I'm in position. I'm in deep talk discussions for something massive in December. And I think that's kind of like what I'm just gonna focus on. Um, and we'll see. You know what I mean? We'll see.
So
damn, so
Cornflake,
just yeah.
Cornflake.
Yo,
I'm curious, how you got that nickname, man? That's such a
cornflake,
yeah.
cornflake
Yeah.
off of Fresh Prince, the only white dude in the whole series.
Oh, okay, okay. I
Yep.
was curious. Yeah, when
And
I
I was
heard
the only
that.
white kid in the whole gym. So yeah.
Yeah, I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with
Mm-hmm.
that name. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that.
So
Thank you,
what-
bro.
Cornflake. I'm like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, what was that like being the only white kid in the gym?
Nah,
It's
you
out
had
of
that.
Philly, right?
Nah. I started in South Jersey.
Oh,
Oh,
all
you
I
right.
was
got
in,
your
but I
you got
I
your
was.
respect though, right? You got your respect. Being
You
the
had
only,
to. But you
yeah,
have to.
yeah.
You got to. So it's kind of like you got to. So yeah, no, it was whatever. It was so long ago, guys. I'm not gonna remember, but I mean, you just had to do what you had to do.
Straight up. Hey, listen, with your promotion, it's called Rising Star, right?
Yeah.
So what's up with that? Are we got any shows coming up, or we signing any new fighters? Who's the up and coming? You got somebody up and coming over there, or what's going on?
Yeah, so we actually just did a show this past weekend at Prudential Center in Newark. First time went to Prudential Center. We had, I think it was 3,400 ish, and then which is my largest crowd. It was I do have some fighters under contract. Two of them lost that night. My main man, my brother, my heart, Emmanuel Rodriguez, a bantamweight. He took another a lesson. I don't call it L's. Loss, I call them lessons against an undefeated fighter. So it's just another. Excuse me, guys, the headphone thing. Took another. What the fuck? Took another bump in the road. Um, and then also my young kid Gabe Garena, who's now 6-1. He stepped up early, fight another undefeated kid. Unfortunately, got caught with a good shot early on in the first round, and referee I feel didn't give no favors. I wouldn't say favors, but I'm talking like unjust. Like she stopped it too soon, I believe. But I'm also on the other side where anything could happen. God forbid, 5 seconds later. So it's like
Right.
it is what it is. And yeah, so we just did a great 12 fight card in December. I mean, at the Prudential Center, and I do have one guy that I'm going to be announcing signing hopefully soon. We're not going to do no more shows this year because of my schedule, my fight. I don't want to, I'm not gonna, I just can't do it all. And so we'll come back early in 2025. We have a great series in Newark, Brick City Fight Night. Obviously my home is Atlantic City. I think that's where the grassroots started. So we have a Boardwalk Boxing series there, and yeah, man, just Rise of Star started in 2015, December 2015, and it became a successful hobby. It was a hobby that just became successful, and I really started just to get my career moving, to get my career on track, and like I said, one thing led to another, and 53 or 54 shows in multiple states in the U.S., multiple countries around the world. It's cool. It's fun. It's my piece. So that's what it's about.
That's what's up, champ. So what do you do? I know you said that you training and now you have you got your promotional company that you're gonna put to the side for now because you got something or you're expecting something big in December.
Yeah.
But what is it like in your downtime? Like what are you doing in your downtime? I know you got your family and do you have any kids? You got kids, right?
Yeah, I got a daughter. I got a 6-year-old going on 16.
Dude, yo, I got an 8-year-old, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
I know what
Yeah.
he means, man. I know what he means.
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. So you know what I
It's
mean?
crazy.
But outside of the family and the gym, what do you get into? What do you like to get into?
Nothing.
Yo, Cornflake, you saw the
Cheers
house,
to
bro.
that too. Yeah.
Yo, like
Nothing but the hustle, baby.
nothing.
Yeah, nothing, bro. Nothing. That's it.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not a damn thing.
Yo,
Nothing.
you don't play no PS5 or nothing?
My
No
man.
undisputed, none of that.
Undisputed is trash, bro. That game
God,
No,
is so
cut it the fuck
no,
out, bro.
trash.
Cut it
Is
out.
basura, b.
Nah.
my
Nah,
man, mad
man.
busy. My man got too much shit going on.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, listen, but like I think that's what we need, right? We all gotta be, you know what I mean? Life sometimes gets to you, right? And it's like, something that just keep you going and going and going. I have a gym as well, you know what I mean, that I be training people. I mean, we've had it for like a year and a half. Obviously the promotion stuff, it takes a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Training for a fight takes a lot. So though, yeah, it's really not no time. And yeah, you just wanna, other than that, just spending time with my kid, my wife. I don't like leaving. So it's like I stay here. Yeah, man. I'm pretty boring for real. But I like it like that though. I like it like that. It's not,
So
Nah, I hear you.
what is the most exciting thing you love about boxing? Is it the training? Is it the actual fighting? Is it
the
just
ring walk.
the ring walk? Okay,
Ain't nothing like it, man.
the ring walk.
Ain't nothing like
So
it.
do you know who because I think he has a secondary belt too. Do you know who Ian Green is?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Have you like like speak to each other? Did y'all ever spar before?
Yeah, so we actually we have sparred twice. One time was mad long ago, and it didn't even last a round because I broke a ligament or tore a ligament in my thumb. I
Mm.
remember that. And then we sparred once, like when I was like not even boxing, a couple years ago. He was getting ready for the last name's Howard. I forget his name. Um, Tyler Howard.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's funny. I'll put it out there. Me and Ian actually were like working with each other. Like I was helping him. I was on his team before he signed with Don King. I got him the Tyler Howard fight. I put him on shows in Mexico to, get back. You know what I mean? So me and Ian are actually, tight. You know what I mean? In a sense. I think I know where you're going with that. But
Mm-hmm.
and it could
Mm-hmm.
happen. Like it's not. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's already been discussed and talked about. Like we, you know what I mean? And it just got to make sense. Like I'll definitely, and he'll definitely change his family's life and my family's life financially up with us fighting each other, especially when he got that Don King money. You know what I'm saying? Behind him. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, it's a fact. It's just, just never was put into fruition. Now that I got the title, a secondary world title, and it can very well much be on the cusp of being elevated to regular champion. I kind of like, we just got to play our cards right. That's all. A fight is a fight, regardless. It doesn't matter who, what, when, where, or how, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be one winner and one loser, and that's just the end of it. We're just gonna get the most bang for the buck. I didn't been offered Ian 1,000 times for the same shit money, and it's like no, right?
Yeah.
Now it's
Yeah.
different though. Now it's different. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, Ian's he's one of the first few guys that we interviewed too. He's from the same city I'm from, so I had to run over there. We ran into Shadeja Green while we were over there too. He was telling us, "Yo, you gotta interview her." Talking about she hit harder than men. You know what I mean? And Shadeja, I love Shadeja too, man. I can't wait for her to get back in the ring too. But I'm glad to hear that you're not on none of that. That talk that let's say that Shakur and Keyshawn Davis be on where it's like, oh, since we cool, we're not gonna fight each other. You know what I mean? So
Man, I'm about business, bro.
I hear
Fuck
you.
all
That's
that.
yeah.
Fuck all that.
That's how I think you should.
Fuck
I
all
mean,
that.
I
Because
know it's
let me
easier.
stop you. Let me stop you real quick. People fail to realize that I already done fought two of my friends.
Mm,
Me, Antoine Douglas, undefeated, right? Whatever. And Dusty
Antoine.
Harrison, who I was closer with
Remember
than
Antoine
than
Doug?
than Antoine. It's like we done already fought, but like,
Dusty.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, yo, we don't. I'm not worried about that. I already done fought two friends that lost, but you know what? Yeah, it is what it. You know what I mean? That's just boxing. Like I just said, there's gonna be one winner, one loser.
Right.
Thought I beat Dusty. To be fair, we still talk about that to this day. But um yeah, man, it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, and obviously we're not talking world title money back then. We were just talking about opportunities, young.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Kids coming up. Me and Dusty fought for a USBA title. He won, got world rated, and I mean, obviously, then life happened with him, and that's another story. But Antoine went on. We fought on Showbox, my first TV fight.
Mm.
Good money. I mean, yeah. So it's like you got to do it sometimes. It just is what it is.
Yeah, Antoine was a monster too back in the day.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
hell
that boy
yeah,
was a monster, man.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it's just like now you see it. You see it
Antoine
a
was a
lot more
problem.
now than you did before, where guys are just like they're friends, and it's like, oh, well, I'm not gonna fight this guy. You know what I mean? Even even the chips are high, and they're still like, nah, I'm not gonna fight that guy, and it would be an awesome fight. So it's good that like you're not on that type of time, bro, because that's something that I would like to see too. Is Cornflake versus Ian Green. I think that especially with the tear that you're on, you know what I'm saying, and you already know that Ian Green is how he's coming. So I think it'll be a great fight.
Pause, bro. Pause. Pause.
Yeah,
Pause. Pause.
pause. Yeah, I
Pause.
gotta. So I got the.
Whoa, whoa.
I'm on a ones and
Hey
twos. I can edit that out.
yo, what happened to Nuno?
Yeah, I think something probably happened with his camera. Hold up.
Yo, just packed it up, man. I'll come back on the phone, man. I don't know what the fuck's up with the laptop. It should be trash.
Yeah, no, yeah,
He
you
got that.
were
He
you.
got that. He got that Bin Laden. He got that.
Yeah,
that
it's way
Wi-Fi
better
ready.
now. Yeah,
I
I
got
don't know
that.
what.
Got that Dell, bro. I got that Dell
Yeah,
throwback, bro. You know
you
what
need to
I'm
stop
saying?
with that shit.
I was wondering why he was so quiet. I'm like, yo, my man is the one that lined up the interview.
I couldn't
What you?
talk because the shit was like not working. Yeah, that
Oh well,
laptop be
shit.
bugging, yo. So
You can
fuck
talk
that.
now, bro.
That's
I'm gonna
good.
edit out.
Hell
I'm gonna
yeah.
edit out that pause moment real quick, so you can chop it over cornflake real
Yo,
Nah.
quick.
You gotta
as
get him with
I'm
that. You gotta get him with that.
as I'm leaving to go back on the phone, I hear pause, and I'm like, oh
Hey
shit, what the fuck
yo.
did he say?
Hey, y'all gotta be
Well,
sharper. Y'all gotta be sharper than that, man. My head's on a swivel. You know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
always moving.
Flake
yeah.
Yeah,
ain't shit.
Let
Fuck
him
that.
know, Flake. Let him know, Flake, because I
Y'all,
ain't
y'all,
on that.
y'all gotta be sharp. Y'all gotta be real quick. Y'all gotta be real quick.
see,
Yeah.
it's being up. Even though I'm from South Jersey. Well, I'm from Patterson, but I haven't been there in a while. You know what I'm saying? So being here in the
Where you
valley,
stay at now? Oh,
I'm in the
all right.
Lehigh Valley. I'm around where Rick and Leaf stay. I'm in Bethlehem, Allentown area.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't got to really keep your head on a swivel over here. South Jersey, yes. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't even get a pause egg and cheese without saying pause egg and cheese. It's either bacon egg. You got to say it right. But over here, it's a little bit safer over here. It is what it is. But what you got, Rick?
Nah, man. I literally just wanted to, because you were covering it all pretty much. But I mean, me and Flake go way back. We trained for fucking mad years together.
Right.
He's helped me out with a bunch of camps. It's crazy because I think we remember with the one episode we were talking about Blair to Flair
Mm.
and Leaf. I mean, not Leaf. Flake. You know about Blair, right?
Blair Cobbs.
I mean, I
Blair to
know him.
Flair.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You remember the round? Do you remember the rounds with him and Sosa, right?
Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that was
See?
forever ago, though.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Mad
forever
long
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
Mad long ago. This is
Yeah.
before TKO. We were at that other little spot in Jersey.
Victory.
Yep.
Victory.
Yeah, man. Oh shit. Yeah, man. So yeah, me and Flake go way back, man. I literally just wanted to go in to his position now, like 8-fight win streak. You're trying to knock on the doors of a couple people. You were saying you don't really, you don't want the rematch, with Lara. But if that world title opportunity comes, obviously you're gonna go after that one.
Yeah, for sure.
But well, I mean, what are we? I know we can't go into it, but what's the real plans? Like, what are we planning, man? What are we building up for? What's the date? You know, what we got building up, man? We got anything
He
coming up?
knows
What's going
something.
down?
He knows something, yo. I can see the grin on his face. He knows something,
I
man.
know
I
we're not
mean,
going into
Yeah,
it,
he
but
said
we're
December.
gonna try to
He said
inch
December. Santa
away.
Claus is on the way, bro. Something is lined
Getting
up.
Christmas presents early this year. What's cracking?
hey man, listen, like I said, right? So rumors were circulating, and I was getting pressed hard, no homo, right? And
Yeah.
and I
Pause.
just
No
couldn't.
diddy. No diddy.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, no homo, all that, whatever. And say, yeah, man, boxing is weird. Where it's like people be fucking thinking shit is secret, right? Like boxing's so damn small, man. You gonna figure shit gonna get figured the fuck out. It's not hard, right?
Right.
Mm.
I was just sworn to secrecy, but yeah, man. I could say it's December. I'm
Okay.
fighting December 14th. I could say that much.
Work.
I,
All
I'm
right.
fighting December 14th.
We
So
don't.
you're getting in busy for December. So that was like kind of like my next question.
Yeah.
How do you wear all the hats, man? Like you are doing fucking everything. You're a promoter, gym owner. You're fucking in the ranks, fighting for a world title, possibly. You know,
No
Daughter,
title. I'll say that. No title.
and
No
with the
title. No
fan.
title.
yeah,
I'm just saying.
daughter, wife,
I'm just
the whole
saying.
nine.
No world title, whatever.
Nah.
You're on the cusp. You know what I mean? And you got your family. You got your wife. You got your daughter. Like, dude, I know that type of hustle, man, and it runs you thin. So how do you wear all them hats, and how do you keep yourself just sane and just level?
Yeah, man. So nah, I
I
think
respect it, man.
no, thank you. So I think yeah, we did the show. That show's done. That's done, right? So like the show's done. No more promoting.
Okay,
That's done.
gotcha.
The gym. I'm very fortunate. The gym's small, so it's ran by. I got 3 people helping me run it.
That
Right, like
that was just
it's
about to be
one of
my next
them.
question.
Very lucky with that. Very fortunate with that. And yeah, I mean the family's family though. I mean they ain't going nowhere, so I go home to them every day. It is what it is
Yeah,
on that. But nah, man, just what I said earlier, man. Just enjoy it. Live in the moment.
yeah.
You just gotta live it. You just gotta enjoy it. Live in the moment. And alluding to that is like, yeah, I'm in a great position, a big opportunity, and like just don't even. I've been in the shoes of overthinking about it, being worried, overtraining, overthinking, over. I don't even be thinking about boxing for real.
Word.
You can't because it's just gonna drain you. It's gonna
Yeah.
mentally fuck you, bro. And it's like I think that's the secret. Don't give a fuck about nobody's opinion.
Yep.
Stay off social media
Yep.
Mm.
and just focus on you, man, and everything's gonna line the fuck up.
Most def.
Yeah, I
Nah.
think that's really what it is.
And always stay in shape. Always stay ready for any opportunity to jump. That's one of the
No,
things
so
that. Well, go
yeah,
ahead.
no facts. No. I don't mean to cut you off. You have to
No, you good.
1,000,000% correct. A million
Yeah.
percent. Stay in shape. You're a
Flake, stay ready,
professional.
man.
I kind of got a little big, cuz I'm not gonna lie, cuz I got
Yeah.
yeah,
Got your weight
bro.
up. Got your weight
I
up.
had bro. I had world title weight, bro. Like yeah, like it was one of them. So like I had to. All right. Yeah, but that's really it, man. I mean, but we're good. I mean,
You
I'm
straight?
excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm very
Gotcha.
excited for the future. I'm
Good.
very excited for the future.
Yeah.
Very fucking excited. So big
As you should.
platform. Yeah, yeah, and
As you
that's all I
should.
care about.
Yeah. Nah, as you should be, man, because you know you're somebody that's been in this game for a long fucking time. I
Yeah.
saw since 2011. Um, and I'm gonna go back a little bit. You know, when we fought, you fought Antoine Douglas.
Hmm.
Um, that was honestly, man, I remember that time because I remember I was on the Showbox Next Generation card with him at the Sands at the time,
Correct.
and he was supposed to be the next big thing.
Yeah,
Like
you
he
were.
was the
Yeah.
next big thing at 154.
Yeah.
And then when I saw you got the fight, I'm like, holy shit! Like
Yeah.
this is gonna be something. So you
Yep.
took on somebody where you took the risk and you rolled the dice and you said,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'm fighting him. which is what I always loved and respected about you, man, because I think a lot of people were like, yo, like Cornflake bugging, he's taking that fight too early. But you were like me and you were like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'll fight whoever, whenever, send the contract. You know what I mean? And
But you gotta have that, and you gotta have that. I wouldn't, listen, honestly, it's like you don't know what you got. So you got to have that some sort of ignorance and be like,
Yep.
just bet on you. You got, you know what I mean? Unless you got like a big backing behind you, big whatever, then it's a different story. But yeah, we didn't have that. So it's like we had to just figure it the fuck out.
Yeah. So I was gonna go into that also. So it's like you're in like the similar like route with like Boots, like where it's like you guys didn't get signed by a major promotion, you guys didn't have the big backing. You were like literally just building yourselves up and making it happen based on who you fought, which is why you have so many fucking fights. Which is just hats off to you, man. Impressive.
Thank you
for what you have done in the game, man. Starting so young, having this many fights at your age. Yeah, I would be if I was you. I'd be excited too, man. You're in a great position, bro. You're in a great position to line up for some big fucking opportunities. And yo, get the fucking bag, man. Get the bag because you know what? At the end of the day, us fighting in there, yo, it don't mean shit. 10 years later from now when we're there with our families and we can't do nothing with it. You know what I'm saying?
You're always gonna replace but you'll always be a next fighter. You're always gonna be replaced. That's a fact. You're always gonna be replaced. So yeah, man. That's a great philosophy. I mean, and yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of like giving my hats off to you, man. As a fighter myself, I was almost even before I retired. I remember I was supposed to fight for your promotion at the time, but it was it, man. It was over for me. I knew it was over, man, and I was just like, shit. It fucking sucked, man. But dude,
Nuno, I think you were doing too much too. You were doing the boxing and MMA, and
I was doing everything.
You're doing everything,
man. I was just a fighter, not giving a fuck. You know
right.
Not smart, not building up the right way, trying to figure out camps.
I wouldn't consider it not smart. I'm just saying you're just hungry. You're just going for it all, man. Going for all. But Flake,
hungry with lack of experience.
Flake you got over 40 fights. That's impressive by itself. Now,
thank you.
You know what I mean? Keep doing what you're doing. If the hunger is there and the drive is there, the money, like I said, that's going to come.
It will come, yeah.
Don't worry about the money. Everyone's always, all the fighters will worry about this money. No, man. Worry about the lineup of who you're fighting.
So, but it's
them off.
So it's a level thing. It's a level thing, right? Like, yo, so I don't like, so everybody, right? I agree. And like, so I deal with people of all different kinds, doing with these shows. And like this past weekend, I've dealt with 12 different camps. So, in boxing, you have an A side and a B side. Obviously, the B side's supposed to not win, right? And so the A side gets all the shit, right? Okay. So 12 different A side guys who bring different things to the table. Some cost more than others. Some are easier to deal with. So, okay. Some certain fighters, all they care about is the money, and they always try to squeeze you.
Right.
It's always about the bread, and that's great. But like these guys are like 4-round fighters, 6-round fighters. So that's the wrong time to be thinking about that, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It was just all about growing, building, being the best you could possibly be. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, but this, right? 40 plus fights, 10, 12-round level guy. You gotta think. You just gotta think. You gotta take that extra second and think about the risk versus reward. And bro, I got 5. Let's not cut the shit. I got 5 losses. Okay, so like I'm labeled as an opponent. That's fine. It's part of boxing. But I'm a suitable opponent for a high level fight. Right. But it needs to be worth it, both financially and. It has to be worth it, for my health too. Like when you fight people at that top level, you fight somebody people that can really fight. You're not fighting no handpicked guys that you could just box around with an 8-rounder and you take, quick 5-10 grand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just a little stuff that I just want to really emphasize. Like, it's a who, what, when, where, how factor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
One punch can change your whole life.
One punch could kill you, bro.
Right.
Fuck are
Yeah,
you
I
talking
know.
about? One
I
punch
know.
could kill you.
Nah,
Yeah.
trust me, Flake. I know. Trust
I
me.
mean,
I know. Yeah.
yeah,
I've been.
we've
Yeah.
witnessed a
God
lot.
forbid.
We've witnessed a lot of fighters pass over the years, man. And then, seeing Pritchard Cologne the way he is, man, it's just truly sad, man.
That right
It's
there
fucking
always
sad.
fucks me up when I see that.
It always, I'm not gonna
That
front, man. I cry every time. I
yeah.
cry every time, that shit crushes me.
That
It's
kid was
horrible.
I'm like,
that kid
that
was
could have been
promising.
me. That could have been me, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
That could have been me.
Yeah, so
That's
December 14th, I know I'm not even gonna get into it. I know you
Here
don't
he
want to
go.
get into it. Nah,
Here he
nope.
go. Here he
Not even
go.
not
Come
gonna do
on,
it.
yo.
Not gonna do
Here
it.
he go.
Not gonna do it.
Here we go.
I'm gonna respect my man's wishes.
Now go ahead,
Not
bro.
even
Bro? Like I said, you got. I just don't get some. I mean, look, I'm not just gonna blatantly say it, but I told him, I mean, I'll hint around, but I'm not. People, it's not stupid. It's I mean, people
yeah.
aren't dumb.
I didn't even want to get into that card. I want to talk about the 135 division, or rather the 130 coming up to 135. How do you feel about? Because I know Tank fights on that date. I'm not saying that you're gonna be. I'm swerving that.
I'll be on
But
that.
how do you?
I'm on that card. I'll tell you that. I'm on that card.
Hey,
hey,
I think. Yeah, I'm on that card though.
that's what's up.
hey, let's get it. Let's get it,
But how do
champ.
you? So what? How do you feel? Because I know you've seen. You said that you're not on social media like that, but
I try not to be.
anytime that Tank fights, it's inevitable. You can't escape it. You can't run from it. You know he's fighting. You know where he's fighting. You know who he's fighting.
Yeah.
So given the circumstances, how do you feel about him fighting Lamont Roach and him bringing up from 130, even though Roach is a 130-pound champion?
Yeah, man. Listen, it's good business. It's good business on both ends. Lamont. I mean, Lamont. If he wins, he's a superstar. If he loses, he's still world champion. Hector Garcia did the same thing, and then Lamont beat him to reach for that same belt. It's like Hector got 2 paydays. You know what I'm saying? It's just good business all around. The only thing I'd take out of that fight is it should be in DC. That's
Yes.
just that's the main thing. I think that's the only thing we could take away from that fight. I like the fight. Lamont's a dog. He's come to TKO plenty of times.
Why in Houston? I can't even understand why not Vegas if you can't get it in DC, because I know that if I know that that it's all about if you have the date and you have the location. Obviously, if you have Tank, you need a big venue. You're gonna need where the Wizards play, or you're gonna need some whatever big professional team arena or something like that, or stadium or whatever.
So let me just cut you off. Let me just say this, right? So yeah, Capital One Arena wasn't available for December 14th, but the Toyota Center was, and Tank draws though.
Yeah,
like Houston's a pretty well urban area, right? Like he has a lot of support there, and they're gonna fly out. Houston's like not like a small city. It's like it's known, it's popular, it's what I mean, and all that. So again, I think maybe if it was maybe a Mexican, like a Pitbull cruise would have been more ideal being in Houston, a Mexican and all that stuff, because it's pretty. Texas is a heavy Mexican population. You know what I mean?
Heavy.
But listen, I always tell everybody this too. Hey man, they must know something we don't know.
They got to. They got to. When I seen Houston, I was like, "What the hell?" Because Tank could easily go to Vegas, and that's big. That's big. I mean, like you said though, Tank can go anywhere.
But the truth is, though, yeah, exactly. Tank can't go anywhere. But Tank fighting Lamont Roach, damn, not in no Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He got to have a big dance partner.
Yeah, the dance partner's key, man.
You got to have a dance partner. Like Ryan Garcia, that was good business. Rolly Romero, where was that fight at? Brooklyn? That was in New York.
Yeah, that was in Brooklyn.
Yeah. Like something like that. Like Rolly wasn't a huge name, but he's a massive promoter. Great talker, great everything, right? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? That sold. I think a Lamont Roach fight, again, I don't think Vegas isn't, or New York's not the place. DC is obviously the place, but for whatever reason, neither here nor there, they're fighting in Houston. And, they'll fill the undercard. I know they got Brandon Figueroa as the returning back against Scooter.
Yeah, Scoot. Yeah.
Who else? I think they got a 140. What's his name? Who's the 140 champ? That the Dominican kid. Paul. Not Paul. Puello.
Yeah.
He's fighting. I think he's fighting the dude that Teofimo had a rough fight with, Sandor Martin.
Sandor
Sandor
Martin.
Martin.
Yeah.
The guy that beat Tio.
Yeah, he beat
should have
Tio.
won.
Fair.
He should have
Yeah.
won, in my
He
opinion.
beat Tio.
I mean, he
Let's-
dropped Tio, and they
yeah, tell the
didn't count
truth.
it. Tell the truth.
And then you got I mean, they're gonna load it up. I'm not saying it, Rick. Don't do that. I'm not saying it. Don't do that. Don't do
Come
that.
on, Flake. Come on, baby.
Yeah, just
And
be
they're
telling
gonna they're gonna load it up with good local talent that big names and it's gonna sell. And it's gonna sell. It's gonna be a great night.
Fuck yeah. You in there. That's what's up.
And Flake will be on there.
That's what I'm saying. You in there.
Mhm.
And then I'll be there, yeah.
So another off-topic thing. You saw the undisputed fight. Did you see the undisputed fight?
Yo, I'm lying, bro. I had my fight. I had a show, and I had it on Saturday. I did.
Oh,
I
that
still
show
haven't
the
seen
same
it.
night. Yeah, he had the show the same night.
Oh man.
I did.
Damn, I
was keeping an eye
wanted
on
to see what he thought, man, because it's like 50-50, bro. Like
Everybody. Now, when I say everybody, a lot of people I've been seeing that Beeville won, but I don't consider it a robbery because like it's just really it's just an opinion at that point. If y'all thought, you know what I mean, Beeville, if it was so close, that means it could have gone either way. Is it a robbery?
Nah.
So I don't know.
I think Beater Beef won. He won the championship rounds.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that too.
I felt like he won.
Yeah, I mean, I was going for better beef, but I had Bivol winning. But I think it's just like you said, man. As soon as a decision goes in a way that you don't feel, it's immediately robbery. Like why is it
robbery? Yeah,
yeah, it's robbery already. It's like how how do you say it's a robbery and it's a close fight all in the same sentence? It don't make any sense.
Right?
Is it you know what I mean? Like it deserves a rematch. You know, but as far as robbery, I think that was crazy, man. That was OD, but it was a good fight. I want to see the rematch. But yeah, man. I mean, that's all my questions. I don't know if y'all got something else, or if Cornflake, if there's something else you wanted to touch on real quick.
I got something, Flake. You got any fighters that you look up to and that's in the sport of boxing, past or present?
Good question. Look up to.
Someone you admire, someone that, while you're in the game, you seen their skill set while they fight. That you're like, wow, like, yeah, like this is someone I admire his skills. I admire what he's doing in the ring.
I mean, Terrence Crawford, I think is still the best fighter.
Great choice.
Great choice. Thank you.
Great choice.
I had to give that one.
Yeah, I think Terrence, you know what I mean? So you look up to him. Obviously, I in my opinion, because I'm like everybody says Sugar Ray Robinson was the best in my era, my life, obviously it's Floyd Mayweather. Yes. In my opinion. But on a personal note, it's like I connect with Paulie Malignaggi a lot personally for tips and ideas, advice, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that. As far as looking up, you know what I'm saying?
If Paulie had power, he would have been a fucking monster, bro.
Be one of the best fighters who ever do it.
He had power. I mean, it ain't like he didn't have power. He just didn't have knockout power like that.
Listen to me, Leaf, listen to me, right? I'll be honest. Yeah. I sparred Paulie a good handful of times. I actually got a little bit of clout off of being his sparring guy when he was going to do that McGregor shit, right? Yeah. He cannot punch for fucking shit, man. And I mean that. I mean that with every ounce of me, bro. He really, and I swear to God and everything I love. And he may or may not admit it, whatever. He was hitting me with everything but the fucking kitchen sink. And he cannot. And I don't mean like hit it. I'm talking like put his life into every shot.
Yeah.
He cannot punch, bro. Like I'm like, yo, you really can't punch, man. Wow.
Yeah.
He cannot fucking punch, man.
Yeah, you're right. Some people just can't punch.
I thought I was bad. He cannot fucking punch. Yo, I dead ass. I thought, he really cannot punch, man. So no.
Yo,
I'm gonna have to tell you this, Flake. I'm proud of you, man. I love your personality. I think you're a great. It's something about you, man. I can see you being a superstar one day, man.
Oh, that's everything. That means a lot, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. Like that's why I really got into this because I was never in the ring like all three of you guys. You know what I'm saying? But just getting into it, what really had me focus on doing it is every time I talk to a fighter that really got in there, or even if they were only in the amateurs or just did Golden Glove competitions, every single boxer is so humble, bro. Every last one of them is, you ask him for an interview like face to face, except for those guys that are at the top. But even if they're mid tier, close to the top, man, they can't wait to. Oh yeah, I can give you 5 minutes. I'll give you 10 minutes. I'll sign an autograph. They'll give you the shirt off their back,
Right.
and that's what really drives me to keep doing this and just to keep reaching out and giving somebody or making a platform that fighters would want to be on. You know what I mean? Like right now, we're at a spot where somebody like a Cornflake Lamanna is doing us a favor, but
Seriously.
I want to make it to a point where, hey, listen, I got a fight coming up. You mind if I jump on your platform? I'm gonna always say yes. Even if we get to 1 million subscribers, 2 million subscribers, whatever it is. I don't care if you got 2 fights, 0 fights, 100 fights. I don't care. I'll make time for whoever. You know what I mean? Because I know that if it was the other way around, I see right now that they make time for me, so I'm gonna always make time for them. So
Right.
shout out to you, Flake. Real shit.
Yeah, that's why I
Thank
want to
you.
Flake on here, man. That's why I want to Flake on here.
But
What up?
at one point in time, me included, we're all assholes. And we
Oh, we
and,
all
and,
did
we, and we
that.
and we go through that. Nah, we too hot shot. No, I've been there, done that. I'm 32. I got 40 something fights. That shit was mad long ago. And so now it matters now. But like when you on the come up,
You want some
nah,
dickhead shit?
dickhead, dickhead, dickhead. Been there, done that.
Hey.
Dickhead, yeah. Been there, done that. I'm not even gonna say
man.
say a sugarcoat. But
Yeah.
now, but obviously, right, in life, right, you grow. And that's the goal.
Yeah.
Like you grow, you get mature, you
Yeah.
feel me? You look at the bigger picture and things. And yeah, man, it's just it ain't worth it. It just ain't worth it.
It ain't, man. Nah.
Yo, quick question: Is Terrence down? I seen Terrence is down there looking for Tio. They said he was in South Jersey like yesterday looking for Tio. You still there?
Really? No, I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
up
was.
down the East Coast looking for Tio, man. He in there hiding, bro.
That's hilarious.
Yo,
Yeah, I know about that. But yeah, man. To go with Terrence, he's a great man. He's
a
fucking
dog,
he's
man.
phenomenal.
he's
Yeah.
real,
Dog,
bro. I
man.
love it. I love the energy, man.
Tio need to stop. Tio need to stop with that.
Yeah,
Oh, I
what do
can
you
be
think about
Crawford.
those comments? Because it's getting mixed reactions too. It's like, oh, he didn't mean it like that. Like how? Like what do you think he meant by that when he said the things that he said?
But what about the
The
monkey
monkeys,
shit? The
bananas.
monkeys and
Yeah,
bananas.
That nigga
yeah,
racist
yeah,
as
yeah.
hell.
So sometimes some box. Okay. I personally think
He's thinking about. He's like, hold on. Let me think about how I answer this shit real
because you have to
quick.
understand, like, bro, I'm in. Hold on, because I'm entirely white. So you gotta you gotta think extra real quick. All right. So hold on. What
We
I
respect.
personally think is All right. So you gotta figure a way to get put on, right? And with all eyes on you type shit. Um, it's kind of like the effect of, I'll take my man Paul Bamba as an example. Paul got his name and he got really put on by smacking the shit out of this influencer streamer dude. I forget his name. Okay. But it went viral because that's what he did. Or, you know, okay, fucking Will Smith had the biggest turnaround in his whole fucking life by smacking the balls out of what's his name,
Chris Rock.
It
right?
turned for the worst
Yeah.
though, didn't it? It turned for the worst. I mean, he won an award that night, but he went up there all apologizing and shit, and he
Okay,
hasn't
that's
done
great.
anything since.
But what happened? Okay, but bro, all
The publicity that came out, all
boxing
that.
and movie superstardom and whatever is two completely different things, right? Teofimo said that shit. I don't agree with it. I don't whatever. I personally wouldn't go out on a limb. Like, there's a lot of shit I can say about a lot of people to get put on, right? I can make people hate me. That's just not my character, right?
Mm-hmm.
But now people look at you, y'all keep talking about it, and that's what Tio wants. That's what he still wants. It's kind of like the Mayweather effect. You wanna watch him fucking lose now.
Yep.
Not y'all. I'm just saying, like,
No,
Yeah, we go.
in
Yeah.
shit
general,
like
the
that.
general
It's like,
public.
yeah. So
General public
I
wants
look
to
at it
see
like
him
this,
lose
where
now.
I think it was a tactic like that, but I also think it's like certain things you just don't say. Crawford, like, okay, other people got put on by speaking about, if y'all remember, his daughter.
Mm.
Daughter's, she's she's big, like, right? She's a kid, but she's big, right? Like, okay, you don't, like, there's certain lines you don't cross when it comes to that. Now that's more fucked up to me than the whole monkeys and the banana shit.
Mm-hmm.
When you get personal, that's personal. Race is one thing, but race is, bro, like, let's be real, like, guys, that's gonna be,
It's
that's been
boxing.
going
It's
on for a
boxing.
minute. No, not even, that's life.
That's
Yeah,
life.
you're right. Yeah.
That's life. We, like, unfortunately, brother, like, that's never gonna stop.
It ain't never. Yeah.
And that shit happened before all four of us were fucking born.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so it's like, but when you get into the personal with the families and shit, man, yeah, then it's like, So, but I think that's what it was. I think it was a tactic to just get, get a name, just get out there more. He's like irrelevant because he was on top of the world. He was supposedly underpaid. He's making a bitch about it. Took Top Rank to court,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just trying to stay in the media, stay out there, because he ain't gonna fight no time soon.
Yeah.
Right.
I
I
figure,
get, I get what I get that wave. Yeah, I get it. To me, he's still a bitch, but
yeah. I mean, I like Tio. I like Tio, man. Like,
yeah.
on
I
a
have nothing
personal shit,
against
I like
Tio.
him.
I don't have nothing against him, except that you don't have to be racist. And Ryan Garcia. I mean, Ryan Garcia was undisputed the game, and they took his ass off because of that shit.
Wow.
All that bullshit he was saying, they took his ass right out the game.
And it costing him crazy bread, and
Hell yeah. It's other ways of going about it. You don't have to be racist. That's how I look at it. But
a fact. No, and I agree. No, and I'm not saying racism isn't a thing. It is, right?
Yeah.
It is. It's just unfortunate it ain't going nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what sucks. But it ain't going nowhere, unfortunately.
Right.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Damn.
You got something else, Rick?
Nah, man. I literally just was trying to just go into him just taking the time to be here with us, and just having his personality. I knew Flake was a good person to have on here with us, man, because having history I had with him in the gyms for years, and me chopping it up with him and Reg and fucking Chino and fucking all the crews and people that we've been training with over the years, man. I knew Flake would be a great person to have on to chop it up with us and keep it 100 with us, because literally that's what he was. Every time we in the gym training, it was always keeping it 100.
You gotta keep it 100, man. Because
Yeah.
boxing, bro, it's so I have my last and my go out is this, man. It's so easy. It's so easy to find out the truth. It ain't even worth it to tell a lie. Not in boxing.
Yep.
No, because because you gotta compare it to in the ring. If you train like shit, you're gonna perform like shit, right? You get found out by your fight if you don't train properly, right? Getting caught with a shot early, that's one thing. But if you look like shit and you just don't look yourself, you bullshitting.
Right.
You tell a lie. You try to play too much. You try to play people out. You trying to just hustle and do all whatever. You gonna get found out because it's just people. Yeah, it's just too small. So it ain't even worth it. It ain't
Your
even
shit's
worth
getting
it.
exposed eventually. Your shit's getting exposed eventually. You
That's
can
why it's
talk
called
and do all this shit.
blood, sweat, and tears. All that comes out. All
For
of it.
many years, blood, sweat, and tears for many years. That's a
Yeah,
fact.
absolutely.
Yep, for many years. But yeah, man. I wanted to get Flake on here. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you for taking the time to speak with us, man, and
Appreciate y'all having me.
give us a little insight of what's going on, because I know there's a lot of talks right now about you and what's coming up for you. So we wanted to get you on and
But
pick your brain a little bit to see
what did
what's
y'all
going
hear? Because I heard three different things. It's funny. I
Ah,
actually heard three different
come on,
things.
champ. You know what we heard, man.
No, but I heard three. No,
You know what we
no. But
heard.
I heard two different. I heard two different names on that card, and a whole nother situation elsewhere.
The only 160 I heard on that card besides you is Charlo.
Charlo,
Yeah, but Charles not 160 though.
the
Is
168.
it Jamal or Jamel that you're fighting? Or I
Jamal
guess
68.
like
I thought.
nah,
Yeah,
Jamal.
you see how slick he is. Yeah, Jamal or Jamel, you trying to fight? Like you fighting?
I
Like,
try to
what?
I try to I tried to set the trap, thought he would walk right in there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. But
That's
yeah,
true.
as far as I know, is he because he hasn't the fight that he had with Benavidez was at that was a catchweight, I think. So
Right.
he hasn't fought at 160 in a while. So yeah, you're right. So I think that would be a 168. That's a 168. So
Yeah. I
But
don't
you
know.
never
anyway,
know, man. Shit,
Hey,
hey, you just don't
hey.
never fucking know. I guess we'll have to find out, right? You
Right.
just
That's
never
right.
know.
We gonna
You
find
just
out.
never know.
yeah,
So
We,
yeah. Well,
but what we do know is you ready, you locked in, and whoever it is, they better be
yeah,
ready.
no. So be locked in, man. You gotta be locked in. You gotta be locked in. But like I said, I'm just living. I'm just enjoying the moment.
Right.
Word. Yo, are you hold on, my fault. I want to get this in real quick. Are you still with like Reg and Chino? Like who you really with now? Like who's really part of the
No,
camp?
Reg is my guy, man.
I know, Reg is
Reg is.
fucking
What you said?
Reg is
What?
fam. Reg is fam,
Oh,
yeah. Reg is
okay, yeah.
fam, yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah, so he's rocking. I'm rolling, man. That's my
Yeah.
dog. And
Still with Rel too?
nah. So Rel been in Philly. He's in Houston
Okay.
now with Ray
Yeah.
and them. So no, I mean Rel's my guy too. It's just that the whole Philly thing, right? Whole Philly thing. It's just like scheduling. It's just like it's just too much. That was all.
I got
Look.
you.
It's all love there. Again, boxing in Philadelphia boxing. Shit. Again, one of the top 5 probably in the country. From when you talk about boxing,
Right.
it's all love, right? It's all love. It's just it's just scheduling and all that stuff. And but Reg, I still fuck with Bozy sometimes. Go
Okay.
over there and Rel be there. Fuck with
Yep.
him. Yeah, so it's all.
So getting a bunch around with Booth?
I would, but like he's fighting something completely different. Like, and it doesn't
Okay.
even matter with the work. You know what I mean? Because he just needs work. I mean,
Particular look, particular work.
yeah, but like
Yeah.
he would be better. He would help me out more than I would help him on that case. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll
Yeah.
fucking put my track shoes on. He want to run. I'll fucking run.
I'll
Yeah.
Flay got that footwork. Don't sleep.
Yeah, no, I got footwork, but that ring gets smaller and smaller every fucking second with that guy. And they do
That
4-minute
motherfucker.
rounds, so
Yeah.
it's different. Yeah, so
The 4 minute 30-second break.
still the same.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
I know,
Still
yo.
the
I
same
know.
bullshit.
I remember doing when he was 16 years old doing fucking 6 round with Boots. That kid
Yeah.
schooled me.
Yes, he
That
did.
kid
And
schooled
he
me,
schooled
boy.
me too. I mean to you. He schooled, yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he fucking
Yeah,
did.
yeah, Boots is the truth, man. You know
He's
that.
the fucking truth.
Yeah, he is.
Aye.
What about
Yeah.
Leanna? You know about Leanna Bumblebee Cruz?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I was working with her for a little bit. We just had her on yesterday, right, Jamar? About
2 days ago.
You was her coach?
Yeah, I was one of her coaches.
I
Coach
knew you
Lee,
looked
yeah.
mad familiar.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
The fuck
Yeah.
happened?
Well, she decided to move.
What the fuck happened?
Not happy with me. Not happy with me. You know what I mean? It's just
You
she
look,
decided,
you look mad familiar. Okay, all right, but there's still love there though.
Yeah, absolutely. We just had her on 2 days ago, but she had to. She moved down to Philly, so she got
live there
coaches
now?
out there. Yeah, she's pretty much out there now. So she comes back out here just to visit family and stuff like that.
Nah, Leanna's dope. She's cool as hell. I met her, a handful of times.
Yeah,
Spoke, speak a little bit here and there on Instagram or something like that. But like like she's I fuck with the style, like how she is. She don't give a fuck. Fuck you and your mother, and like fuck you, bitch, and then we gonna rumble.
right.
It's like you know what I mean? That's what it is, right? Like
Right.
No,
I love,
that ass.
and then it's all love at the end. It's like see, I fuck with the whole, the whole middle finger shit. I fuck with it. I mean, I'm good with it. I'm good with it. She gotta get herself a knockout. She don't keep talking all that shit. She gotta get herself a knockout.
The thing is, she can. I seen her do stop girls that had way more experience in sparring. Now we know sparring, but she got the power. But it's the time. She's saying 2-minute rounds ain't enough for her to get them out of there. And you know how it is when you're in the ring. You got to slow the tempo down too to catch them cold, hurt them.
Yeah.
So my goal was to get her
fuck with her. Nah, fuck with her. I fuck with her manager Brian. Yeah. Obviously, it's my dog. Yeah. So no, I fuck with them. Yeah, I mean, no, I wish her the best. I know she got some big things coming up proud of her. I'm happy for her, especially for not having no experience. And she's what women boxing needs. You know what I mean? She's a great shit talker.
Yep.
And she's undefeated, so it's working. It is what it is. So yeah, man, I wish her the best for her.
Awesome.
Right.
Yeah, she definitely had that I don't give a fuck attitude on our interview. I love
No,
it,
it's a
bro.
bet. No, but you
I
got
love
to
it.
though.
Yeah, nah, but that's why she's gonna be a star. That's why I told her, you know, she kind of hinted towards, you know, maybe taking her foot off of people's necks. I said, nah, keep your foot right on their necks, right there until you make it to the top. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you get there. I mean, in my opinion, that's how you get there, you know,
Yeah.
because if the closed mouths don't get fed, you know, so and she definitely will let you know. She don't keep her mouth closed for nobody. And
Yeah, that's how
you
she
know what I
got.
mean? Yeah, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, man. Shit, is that you got everything? Leaf, you got everything? Rick,
Yeah, I'm good. It's a
Flake?
pleasure.
Yeah,
It's a
we
pleasure
good, man.
talking to you, Flake.
There you go.
Yeah,
Flake
man.
getting dark over there, man. Flake getting dark over there, man. It's time to go
Yeah.
I
home.
know.
No, yeah, I'm just out here. Yeah, I'm in the car. Yeah, no, but it's good though, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all having me. And just God willing, man, it's gonna be announced really soon, and then we could talk about it more.
Yeah,
Um,
after the
Sure.
fight, yeah,
We'd
we
love
would
to
love
have
to
you
get
back
you back
on.
on. Yeah, after the fight.
Yeah,
after the
Yeah.
fight for sure.
yeah.
And we go from there. So just appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tune in December
Of course.
14th.
Of course.
And how do we know when the next time you're gonna be having fights? Because you're not that far away. I would love to pull up at one of your events one of these days.
Yeah, for sure, man. Look, so I'm gonna take off for the rest of the year, but
Mhm.
early in 2020, 2025, I'll be at keep abreast. Obviously, me and Boots, we collabed, we partnered. We're gonna be doing shows together. Scheduling for right now is a little tight because he fights in November. I'm gonna fight in December, so we're gonna get that going. We did a co-pro early September. He was involved somewhat with the Prudential Center card. But we're gonna actually do our own cards together in 25. So that's gonna be dope. So I'm gonna be touching Philadelphia. And yeah, I'm not gonna give you the whole takeover bullshit, but I'm gonna just say, we're gonna come to another different a state. Well, I did do a show in Pennsylvania mad long ago, but not Philly. But touching a whole new region. I'm not region, fuck, cause I've been here too. But touching a new city. You know what I'm saying? With a superstar like Boots is gonna be it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be real dope.
Real dope.
All right, champ. You want to give out any of your socials?
Yeah, man, no doubt. Instagram at official Cornflake Boxing. I don't really be on Twitter like that. A couple days ago, I had Twitter going crazy when they were talking about a bunch of shit. But so I'm gonna leave that alone. I don't get on Twitter like that. And what? And I'm pretty good on Facebook. I mean, Facebook is just my name, and yeah, man, just continue to follow the journey, and again, just if I could just end with a message to everybody, just very cliche, right? But like, dream big in this world, man, because like at certain times you feel like you're down and shit just ain't going right. You pick your bags the fuck up, and you get to work, and magic will happen, type shit, right? So. So I could say, just dream big, man. Just don't, I mean, crazy shit can happen, and
You already know. You
that's
already
what it's
know.
about. Yeah.
Right.
Keep it going, all right, yo.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right.
Proud of you,
that
man. Proud
respect,
of you.
man. Thank you for
Appreciate
having
it.
me on.
Thank you,
Thanks for
coach.
coming on, Flake.
You got
We
this. You
My
appreciate
got
man.
yeah,
Thank
you
you,
got
bro.
this. All right.
Yeah,
Thank you, yo.
appreciate it.
I holler at y'all, bro. Be safe, all right.
it.
No
Sir,
Yeah,
doubt.
you
be
too,
safe,
champ.
man.
All
All
right.
right. Peace.
Jamal.
Yo, you heard that at the
Hey,
end?
Jamal. Jamal,
Yeah.
he said Jamal.
Yo.
Yo, yeah, Flake. Yes, sir.
Jamal,
Yo,
Yo,
Jamal,
Flake is
yo.
that's the guy right there,
That's the
man.
dude.
Real
Flake's
humble
the
Yeah,
cat
one,
right
bro.
there, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Flake's he's the dude right now.
You know how it is,
Told you,
yo.
man.
You know what it is,
I
called.
I
Stick
never
around
got to
for
meet him. Yeah, I'll sit on. I never got to meet him, but
yeah.
I'm glad to meet him. I love his personality.
Yo, I told you. We gotta have Flake on, man.
All
Flake's
right.
the one, bro.
See y'all next time, man.
Peace.
You already know. Yeah.